its face. Gabby. Hello everyone. So the clip I recorded this morning of me covered in animals, Lillian was there as well, I don't know if you could spot her, was the only thing that I've recorded all day. And we've only got, how many? 3 days left of February. So I thought I would pretend that you lot have been out at work all day. And you've just come home and you've said to me, what did you do today? So I thought I'd tell you the story of what I've done today. Sounds pretty boring. Tune out if you don't want to watch or don't want to listen. But here we go. As usual, I woke up at 6:30 this morning with James bringing me a lovely cup of vanilla Nescafe coffee in bed. I'd had a dreadful night's sleep. Dreadful. Every time I turned over, I had pain in my hips and my sciatic nerve down this side, all down my leg as well. It was, I think I've got some damage from when I had Lizzie, and it flares up every now and then. As I said yesterday, a lot of the time it's because if I've spent too much time sitting, but yesterday I definitely spent too much time standing, so I think that made it worse as well. I need to set a timer. 1 hour up, 1 hour down. Could probably do with a new mattress as well. Anyway, I enjoyed my coffee in bed. Lillian came back upstairs from going for a wee and has walked mud all over James's side of the bed under the sheets. So when he gets in here tonight, he will see it. Shall I show you? Hang on. I'll have to unplug the phone. Can you see the mud? I've just covered it up. I can't do the sheets today. I'm not doing them. He's just going to have... I told him, I said, don't let the dogs back up in the mornings, but he did it, so he's going to have to face the consequences, I'm afraid. He won't care. He could always put something over the top of it if he's that bothered. I had a shower, I put my makeup on, and I went downstairs, dried my hair, and then I straightened Lizzie's hair for her because she has had all of her hair cut off. Well, not all of it, but she's got a bob shorter than mine now. I'm going to get James to cut mine tomorrow. I straightened Lizzie's hair and then I walked her down the street to meet her friend. We play a little game on the way to make a job which isn't the best a bit more entertaining. We've been playing it for several years, but we've got a new list of things now. We call it the regulars. So if you go out of the house at the same time every day, and it is usually about 7:45, that is a good time, isn't it, for people to leave. People do usually leave. They round it up, don't they? So 7:45, 8 o'clock, 7:15. And we tend to see the same group of people every day, and we get 1 point per person. And today, I think we scored 3. There weren't very many people about. I don't know if we left a little bit later than usual. And if we round it up to 5, like a 5 or a 10 or 15 on a good day, we get a cream egg the next day. So we didn't get one today, unfortunately. It's just stupid things like if we see this particular dog in a window, we get a point. If the old lady's got up and is sitting in her chair, we get a point for that. We get a point for a yellow car. And then there's this electric car, and we call it the musical car, because as it drives along, it goes like that. So we get a point for that. And then there's this corner. You know where I found those pants a few years ago? There's always something weird there. Always. Someone leaves something weird. Like we found a whole portion of fish and chips. And today there was a wine bottle an empty can of Coke and a can of lemonade. What goes on? It's always the same place as well. We found some weird stuff. Maybe I'll show you tomorrow. So I came home and I had, my favourite thing at the minute, oats, yoghurt and maple syrup. I was very lucky. Last year at the East Anglian Yarn Festival, I was given a can of genuine maple syrup from Canada. And I have saved it. And then I thought, why am I saving it? So I opened it and now, it's lovely. It's so nice. So I have that every morning. Read a chapter of my book and then I got up. I had a friend coming round. She texted me yesterday. I'm having a tattoo at 10:15. Do you want to have a cup of tea after? Of course I do. So, on my list today was deep clean the bathroom. So I did that. I took all of that. Had some right grotty old bars of soap in that bathroom. I don't know where they came from, but they've gone. And Gary had a massive dog, like a toy dog that James won. I think it was Alton Towers, and I didn't want to get rid of it because he really, really liked it. And so I thought, well, I'll hide it and see if he misses it. Well, he does. He has missed it, but it has been in the bathroom. But I leave it there for him to find because he follows me to the toilet, and he followed, as you know, the Skyman to the toilet when he come round. So I just moved the big dog. That's now back in to the living room. I just got rid of like some bottles. I got rid of so much dust, cobwebs. I'm not talking. Look, the bath and the sink were clean, but I've got a lot of stuff, like little bits. I haven't got a lot of good stuff, but I've got lots of little tiny tins of soap. I've got lots of glass bottles. No one else would want it, but I like it. And I haven't cleaned it for a little while, so I cleaned all of that, put it back. Cleaned the floor, put a mat down, moved all of Meg's cosmetics, because she started to put different makeup on now. And that has just been laying about, so I've sorted all that out and it looks much better. After that, I had a quick tidy round and a hoover, and then I started to get all of the envelopes ready to send off the Highland cows in. So what I do is I write on them in biro the name and the address of the person, and then because then I know how many to make. Anyway, you don't care, but I started to sort all that out, and I'd saved the job of putting some drawstrings in for when my friend arrived, because I didn't want to get too settled on the sewing machine. So she came round, we had coffee. I did offer one of my Kit Kat special favourites, and I only had one left, and she said, I don't know if I like the sound of that, and I thought, thank goodness for that. I was really worried she was going to take the last one. I would have given it to her, but I would have been a bit disappointed. So after that, we had a good old chit chat, and we discussed the bad design of washing machines. Why's the stuff got to come out the bottom? It's not at a good angle. If it was just a bit higher, it'd make it easier. Like when all the money comes out of the bottom, when the drain is blocked. I have hair grips, money, cream egg wrappers always seem to be in there. I don't know. They're probably mine. I get nuts and bolts from James's pockets. Anyway, we've discussed that. And then she told me her news, I told her my news. Although neither of us really had any, but we just chatted. And then she said, I've got some hot cross buns in the car. Shall I go and get them? And I said, yeah, all right. And then I thought, I've got hot cross buns in here, so we had mine. and we had the Taste the Difference cinnamon and brown sugar hot cross buns, and they were the best I've ever had. Lovely, go and buy some. I'll test them again with James because I want some more because they were lovely. Anyway, she went, I got on the sewing machine, I sewed some more faces onto my bags, and then I come to the point where I couldn't do any more because I was waiting for the rest of the ginger fluff to arrive so that I can get on, and it was supposed to be coming today. So I had a cup of coffee with James, and it's been pouring down all day. Lillian has wanted to go out the back garden and bark for most of the days. There's something down there that was getting on her nerves. So I had to keep going in and getting her back in, and Gary was standing there in the middle of the lawn. He didn't know whether to go with me or stay with her. He decided to come with me. I had to keep going out and putting Crocs on and getting her back in again. The rain stopped, I'd say at about 3:30. So we took the dogs on a walk. I came home, and then what did I do? Oh yeah, the ginger fir had arrived. So I cut out the rest of the bags on the floor because Gary was having a nap, so I thought do that whilst he's occupied. And then I'd forgot to get sausages out of the freezer last night, so I got them out this morning. I had to keep squeezing them every time I walked past. But they were defrosted in time, so I cooked sausage, mash, broccoli, carrots and gravy for everybody for tea. I didn't fancy it, so I've had 2 of my favourite fish cakes and baked beans. I've washed up. I've put on one hell of a concert for everybody in the house, including several songs by Gilbert O'Sullivan, Young Hearts Run Free by Candy Staton, quite a lot of Mama Cass, Downtown by Petula Clark, Singing My Heart Out. And now I've come up here to talk to you, and that is my day. I haven't done anything exciting, but I don't care. I don't want to do anything exciting. I don't want to do activities. I don't want to do anything like that. I've had a lovely day. I really have. It was nice seeing my friend. I'm lucky that I could still carry on with work whilst I was chatting with her. It was lovely. One thing did annoy me though. I ordered some fabric, but it wasn't going to arrive in time, so I cancelled the order and ordered it from somewhere else, and it was supposed to arrive today, but the order's been delayed. So if I'd have just stuck with my original order, it would have been here tomorrow. Right, that's my day so far. What I'm going to do now is go downstairs. I'll read my book, or try to read my book, whilst Lizzie is in the shower. And Johnny will play his bass now for quite a while. People have said they'd like to see him playing it. I'd love you to see it, but I don't know if I'm allowed to show it, am I? Because of copyright and that sort of stuff. Because he doesn't write his own songs, he plays covers. He's so good at it now. And I'm not just saying that because he's mine, but he's so good. So I would like you to see it. I'd also like you to see Lizzie playing her piano, because she can play Hey Jude really well now. Yes, I don't know. Right, I'm going to go now. Tomorrow morning I've got to pop to town really quickly. I am going to go in TK Maxx, so of course they've got some bunny stuff in, and I'm going to get that. No, I'm not going to get it, but I'm going to have a look at it, because they do have new stuff every day. And I don't know if I told you this, but I smashed 5 plates yesterday. Did I tell you? I can't blame it on anyone else apart from myself. I put the plates in at a funny angle, and there was a plastic plate in between which created a bit of a slope. So when I opened the cupboard, they all slid out on the floor, 5 of them, and smashed. And when it happened, because it's in a corner cupboard in the kitchen, I thought, I can't be doing with that at the moment. I can't be doing with it. And they'd all landed in a pile, so I just covered them up with a towel and thought, I'll do it later. I couldn't be bothered. And then James come home and he sorted it out. Right, anyway, that's what I've been up to. So I'll see you tomorrow. I'll try a bit harder tomorrow. Right, bye everybody. See you tomorrow. I'll go to town. I'll tell you what, I found some really nice vanilla chews as well in TK Maxx the other day. James bought me home some clove sweets today, and that was a really nice surprise. And some nice little coconut biscuits as well, that were really nice. Right, see you tomorrow. Toodle pip.